Ready?
Shimmy ha.
Hit it.
Do we want to start with the clap?
Kinda.
All right.
You know what? No.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
BWG. BWG. BALD. WG.
All right, we're in it. What's up, everybody? What's up, dude?
Hey.
Episode number. Welcome back. First of all,
Welcome.
how informal of me. Welcome back
Bro.
to episode number 16.
Jeez.
16.
Look at us go.
All right, we're cruising. Episode number 16, Bald with Glasses, presented as per usual by Lizard Mill Hot Sauce Company, lizardmill.com, promo code BWG. If you haven't tried these hot sauces,
BWG 10.
first of all, I take that as a personal insult at this point because we've told you on numerous occasions how good it is.
It comes down to the fact that I don't think you trust us at this point if you're not
No.
trying it. If you
No.
don't trust us, then fuck
Or it's
off.
an intentional dig.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
just letting us know, hey, I didn't even try it.
Yeah, like I don't even need hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we lizardmill.com, promo code BWG10 for 10% off your order.
Fuck.
lizardmill.com, promo code BWG10.
10.
for
Best hot
10%
sauce
off. Best
east
hot
of the
sauce in
Mississippi.
world.
Number one
What
ranked
did he-
hot
what
sauce
did-
in my heart.
Lizard just called you last week, and what did he tell you?
He had some great news, actually.
What did he say?
He said he went downtown.
Okay.
He didn't specify where, which
Okay.
city.
That was
You know
strange,
how he
but that's
does.
how he is. Yeah, he's a
Probably
little elusive.
New York or, I don't know.
One of the big
Somewhere
ones.
over there. He said he saw 3 people,
Yep.
and all of them blew him a kiss.
No
He
shit.
didn't say a word to them, and then he went like this.
Yeah.
Immediately delivered 2 hot sauces per.
2 bottles.
Peach,
Full bottles?
garlic. He kind of mixed it up.
So that means that he must have like almost like a chamber
yeah.
somewhere that he keeps bottles internally.
He let me know that he does.
He
And
does?
He said that he's also like 7'3" or something.
What's
like
his
that.
no shit?
Yeah.
The lizard?
You never seen him?
What's his no, not in person. What's his max capacity? Do you know? How many can he have on him at once?
He says per hour he could funnel through about 6.
6 down or 6 out?
Both.
Both. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's next time you're in a major city, New York, Boston, if you see the lizard man, just know
Run
he's got
for your
bottles on
life.
him. He's got bottles on him.
blow him a
All right.
kiss.
Yeah. Lizardmill.com, promo code BWG10.
10.
10.
Let's get it
So,
going. I'm excited.
we're going to kick today off with Ask a Friend. Then we got a best top favorite that I'm personally very excited for. And we're going to end it with Dear John.
Look at him looking. Look at him staring me down.
Because we've had a couple weeks now in a row.
I've got a little something to share.
Is it something good?
Something good. Look at him trying to read
Is
me. Who do
fucking
you
this
think you
guy, little eye twitch, little mouth
Carl
fucking
Mack
jerk.
over there.
All right. So we're gonna do Ask a Friend. We're gonna kick our. Tom's got a couple, but I think he's finalizing the wording of one. So I think we should kick ours off.
Let's kick him
And
off.
I think I got some good ones.
Me too.
Do you want to start? How many do you have?
I have 2.
I have 3, so I'll start.
Start it.
So we'll start with the easiest one.
Okay.
Would you rather someone hand you $5,000
Okay.
or a 2-week expenses paid vacation to anywhere in the world you want?
Ooh.
Think about that though. 5G bones, you can do with it whatever you choose. Or 2-week paid vacation, like obviously like it
Anywhere?
doesn't have to count towards your PTO or anything. Like it's just like a freebie. Hey, 2 weeks wherever you want, expenses paid. You can't you're not staying at the
The
Ritz Carlton
Ritz-Carlton,
in the penthouse, but like a
But, like,
reasonable
decent, yeah.
vacation, nice vacation.
Shoot.
5G bones, pay a lot of bills off with that.
I'd probably take the trip.
Yeah.
5Gs would be nice if it was more like maybe 10.
That's
I'd
how
take 10.
it was worded that way initially.
it?
Yeah, and then I was like,
We're on the same
I don't
page.
know.
No, 5
So
and
$5,000.
5 is a lot, but not enough. I wanted to go on a nice ass trip.
Yeah.
Because also I haven't been on a really nice trip in a while.
Plus, it's 2 weeks. You can go anywhere you want, and the
That's another
expenses
thing.
paid is a whole nother thing because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you don't need to worry at all while you're there. You're just letting loose.
Are the excursions included?
It's all expense
Oh
paid.
hell yeah!
Yeah.
I love excursions.
Yeah, yeah. You are a big
I
excursion
love
guy.
them.
Yeah. So you're that means in my mind you're going somewhere tropical.
Tropical
Yeah.
for sure.
Really?
One time I
2
went.
weeks? You could bounce all over Europe.
Well, yeah.
You wanna
that's
sit on
true.
the same
No,
island
I
for-
would, no, I would go somewhere tropical and kind of bounce around a couple islands. Honestly, I'd probably want to go to like Hawaii.
Okay.
And go to all the the different islands.
That's
I've
not a
heard-
bad idea.
I've heard
What
really
did
good
I read
plans.
something? Is there something going on in Hawaii? Does anybody know? I saw something
have
that
not
was
heard.
like
I don't know.
there was like with everything going on in Hawaii, blah 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 blah.
I don't know.
I can do
Anyway.
a quick Google search if you'd like.
Yeah, see,
might be
see if that
helpful.
just Google Hawaii.
Do you
See-
know
and
the
go to the news, see if there's anything going on.
the state fish of Hawaii?
Mahi.
Huma huma nuka nuka apua.
Is that really it? That's
Forgetting Sarah
ridiculous.
Marshall.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, so
What about
you're
you?
choosing the trip. I'm choosing the. I mean, I'm
trip?
100% choosing.
You're a
the
big trip guy.
Yeah, big time vacation guy. But I don't think I'd go tropical. Honestly, what I would probably do is I'd probably go. If it's all expense paid, I'm probably going like Austria, Switzerland.
I knew you were gonna say Austria.
Couple days, and then down to Italy for a couple days, and then finish off in Greece for a couple days because you can do Greek islands. You're still
Yeah.
like nice,
I
relaxed.
saw something. I think it was like some viral video of some guy talking about Greece. I think it was Mykonos, and he was saying like he showed a picture, and it was just completely filled with all these tourists. He's pretty much like, don't travel here,
So there's like
which blew my mind.
yeah, Mykonos, and there's one other, I think Santorini. Those ones are like the really touristy ones, but they say like the reality of it is it's insanely crowded.
Right.
There's like, I don't know how many islands are down there. A ton of fucking islands.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 of them that they're like, if you want the same experience, same architecture with like
Less people,
yeah, like
all
a
around
tenth
you.
of the people. Yeah. So there's some other ones. My fiance's done a bunch of research. That's like her number one place is Greece.
That'd be sick,
Because you also get to go to Athens, see all the historical shit.
dude. I know that you like to bounce around a lot, but personally, if I'm going on a vacation, I'm
You wanna
kicking
be,
back.
You want to be.
This guy's always on the move. He always wants something. Me, I'm like, give me a nice beach, my toes up.
Yeah, but to me, that's what I enjoy. I want to be able to see as much as possible.
I know.
And I can't spend more than like a day on the beach.
I'll be
One
honest.
day, relax. That's about enough. That's about enough of that.
I'll be honest.
get
I
so
think
fucking
that if that were to happen,
bored.
if I were to do an all-inclusive thing, after hearing when we talked to Jenna, your cousin,
Mm-hmm.
skydiving, if it's all-inclusive, I might fuck around and skydive.
Think so?
If it's all-inclusive.
That's what's been holding you back is the cost.
No, but I'm just saying, if that's
Just
part
be
of it,
letting loose.
if anytime I would, it's probably there, considering that's probably her. That was her like number one spot she's ever been.
Yeah.
And that'd be sick. Tom, you got an update?
So I looked it up. The most common news article was Magnum PI is getting canceled, and it's Hawaii based.
Okay.
They're getting
so-
canceled.
Oh god, that is apparently
I
that is
guess,
big news.
yeah.
Bobby Lee's on that show.
That
Oh,
was
really?
the national
Yeah.
headline in Hawaii, but
That's hilarious.
So I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
maybe
Yeah.
Dog the
I don't
Bounty
either.
Hunter.
Maybe
did
I don't know.
something
Maybe,
crazy
maybe
again?
it was
You never
maybe it was
know.
just a joke or a fluke thing. I don't know. All right.
All right,
So
I
you
got
got
one.
one now.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have to take your shirt off the first time meeting someone new,
Nope.
or
I want the other one.
not ever make eye contact with someone new the first time you meet them and just look like a complete fucking weirdo?
Shirt off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So not the other one.
No, because I also think that's a little bit of a power move, especially if you're not in good shape, because then it's like, I know I look like this. I don't fucking care. As soon as I meet you, shirt off. How you doing? And then I'd be really making eye contact.
Yeah, you'd be
'cause then
making
it's
almost
like,
too much.
yeah. Now what? Now
Look
what?
down.
Yeah.
Look at everything I got to offer here.
I think it's a bit of a power move just to meet someone, pop your shirt off, especially if you're in bad shape, because then it's like I don't even fucking care.
They might think you're more. Yeah, that's true.
They would definitely think you were crazy, but I bet you
Yeah.
like
not eye
you would
contact.
you'd leave an impression, and they would probably be like, that fucking guy was kind of
Yeah.
funny. But the no
But-
eye contact thing, they'd be like, that guy was weird.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in talking.
Eye
to him."
contact's huge.
Imagine being like a super personable person, but just never making eye contact. Like you're making jokes and everything, but you can't look someone in the eye.
Looking everywhere else.
All right.
That would make me way more uncomfortable. Someone not looking me in the eye
Yeah.
the whole time.
I'd rather pop the shirt off because it didn't. You could pop right back on.
Yeah.
But
But
pop it
just
off.
the fact you're taking your shirt off is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It is funny. Imagine dead of winter. You meeting like your girlfriend's parents for the first time. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to
Cutting
meet
glass
you.
with those things.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good shit.
2 questions down.
I
Tom,
got-
I want to see what Tom has to say for that one. What are you
For-
picking, Tom?
Shirt off or
Shirt off, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't stand when people.
I
don't
honestly
look at me.
would. I
I
could see
know.
Tom doing that.
Bert
Yeah.
Kreischer also comes to mind with that question.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Just right
Take
off.
it right
Doesn't
off.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he is someone who's not in great shape.
And I think it's a little
He'll
bit.
tell
of a,
you too.
I think it's a little bit of power move every time he does
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, power to him.
All right. So I got another good one.
I want to hear it.
How much money would it take for you to punch me in the face as hard as you can, but I have like no idea of this arrangement and I don't know when it's coming. So like I'm just sitting down, mind my own business. You come up behind me, punch me as hard as you can in the face. How much money? As hard as you can. How
Yeah.
much money would it take for you to do that?
Damn, I'd feel so bad.
There is obviously a number where like you told me after, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you'd have
And
to
then
give me
you
some.
get
of
a cut of it, yeah.
I was gonna
Well-
say, can we just split it?
Yeah, but even still, like for $5,000, if he was like, oh, someone give me
Sucker punch
$5,000, I'd be like, man, fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it'd be much more than $5,000. Honestly, it'd probably be like, damn, it'd probably be like,
Because you could break a bone, and then
Yeah.
you got to pay all my bills.
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I would say probably.
Fuck, I didn't think of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you punch
no,
me as
that-
hard as you can when I'm not ready for it, you break my whole fucking cheekbone, and then you
Yeah.
got to pay my hospital bills. Yeah, I might be suing your
100
ass.
grand.
100 grand?
100,000.
All right.
You think
And I'd give you a cut.
Yeah.
And I'd
Think-
punch
A
you like.
cut.
I'd
Give me like $2
you
grand.
think 50 grand would cover the hospital bills? Like just
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You never know.
a cheap shot?
Well, I think what I would try to do too is I'd punch you when you're not expecting it, but I'd try to punch you in a way or in a spot as hard as I can that's not too bad. Like I
I
wouldn't
don't
punch
think
you
there's
dead in the nose.
I don't think there's anywhere in the face as hard as you can that wouldn't be that bad.
So
here.
people get in car accidents when they're drunk. They actually do better because they're limp.
So
if
he's
you're
Yeah,
not
but either
expecting
way,
it.
you're,
You're not
still
expecting
getting
it.
either
Yeah.
way, you're still getting punched
True.
as hard as
In the
someone
face?
can. Yeah.
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 Probably 100.
All right.
But I
now
feel
let me
terrible.
ask a quick follow up. What about my fiance?
Oh. Damn.
You're on camera for this.
Dude,
That'd be.
I love her very much. She's a great person. I don't, dude. Fucking like a million.
Isn't
dude.
that
like
good?
$1 million.
Isn't that
Yeah,
good?
It's really good.
Yeah. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah, no, I would never, but maybe $1 million.
Right?
But,
$1 million, and
damn.
then after be like, I'm so sorry. Here's $500,000.
Yeah, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I might even give her more.
Yeah.
I might even give her like 700 and just take the rest. Damn, that's funny.
brutal, right?
That's terrible.
Yeah. All right.
Shit, I feel bad even just saying that
Would
ridiculous
the number be the same for your wife? Cool million.
I punch her?
Yeah.
It'd probably be more than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like immediately after if you explain the situation, you're like, we're set for a couple years.
Yeah, but then like I
Do you
feel like
ever? Do you ever think she would forgive you?
that's what I mean. Like,
If you bought her a brand new house,
dude,
and
but I know,
everything-
but dude, the like the trauma from that, me just punching her as hard as I can in the face, like that potentially would make her like not even want to like look at me anymore. So
Yeah,
I
guess
don't
that's
know.
Fair. It's a hard. I feel like that's a tough question, right?
That's tough.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I don't. Yeah, we're going way up for the ladies for sure. Suck you for a
And
couple
then like
grand.
you can get even higher than that. You can do like we can even cut this like or
yeah.
like
Yeah.
the number just
Oh
goes up and up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll cut it.
Yeah, we may, or just blurp it. Or
Yeah.
blurp it. You know what I mean?
Blurp. All right, I got one. So, would you rather, during a job interview, have to say at one point, "Oops, better out than in," or during a job interview, you have to at some point say, "That's what she said" 2 separate times?
Ooh.
Like better out than in. I always say like Shrek.
Yeah.
You gotta say it like Shrek.
No, just better out than in. And just hope that they kind of get it. Or also hope that they don't get it so you don't seem like such a weirdo just ripping a fart during your interview.
I wonder though if I could try to
You
work.
could do that with a burp though.
But I also wonder if I
True.
can. I wonder if I could try to like work the better out than in to like the conversation. You know what I mean? If they're like, yeah, if they're like, oh yeah, we've been trying to like get as much business. Yeah, better out than in. And then they're like, wait a minute, what does he mean by that? And then I just brush on and go with something
just
else.
continue, like,
Yeah.
say that really quickly and then move on.
But that's what she said. I feel like that's too obvious, especially twice.
Twice,
But
yeah.
what I was thinking, if I was gonna do that, is I would probably like say it the first time and then make no mention of it, and then the second time I say it, like immediately after, be like, "No, I'm just kidding. Like as if
Yeah.
to say like the whole thing was just a joke,
Right.
right? But
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I feel like I'd rather do the better out than in.
Better out than in.
Yeah, because you either A, they have no idea what we're talking about, or B, you try to mix it into conversation.
I initially started with that's what she said once, but then once it's like whatever.
I would do that,
Twice
yeah.
is like that's just pushing it. That's pushing your luck.
That's
I
what
bet
she
I,
said.
I bet I could get away with saying it twice.
You think so?
Yeah.
During a job interview.
If you laugh hard enough, everyone else laughs.
That's true.
They don't even question
But
it.
also,
Maybe your line of work too.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh hell yeah."
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
that's so true. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know which one I would pick. I think I'd probably do the.
In
better
your
out
line
than
of
in.
work, either would be brutal.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
The Zoom interview.
Yeah.
Even if you threw like a little Michael Scott, that's what she said. You don't think anyone would be like, "This guy's pretty cool. He watches The Office."
Yeah, or you could even after the second
what I
time.
mean.
There's an idea. You could say
Yeah.
you could after the second time if they make a weird face, be like, "What? You guys don't watch The Office? Just come right out with it."
Then I'd be like, yeah, we watched The Office, but it's a very like ridiculously immature
It's
joke.
like, I'm sorry. I thought you would think it was funny. My apologies. I will be serious from here on out.
Have you
Now
ever-
you've already said it twice.
You ever talk to someone?
know.
Have you guys watch The Office, right?
Oh yeah,
All the time, everybody.
love it.
You ever talk to someone who hasn't watched The Office?
His lady friend.
Well, when they say that, do you kind of just go, well, kind of walk away? You know what
I
I mean?
was
You can
like-
make that's what she said joke, and then be like, oh, this is somebody I want to work with. 'cause
It
he
was
watches
this
the same
past weekend
shows.
we were hanging out, and somehow The Office came up, and Eric said that she'd never seen it, and immediately
She's
my
seen
goal.
episodes.
Yeah, but she doesn't
not
like it. That's what I meant to
hasn't
say.
seen it all the way.
When I went in, we were outside, and then when I went inside, my first thing was like, "Do you know how to say her name?"
I mean, you can do
We'll
whatever.
blur
you
it.
want.
When I say her name. He's
Well, the
never,
whole
you
time
never
we've-
mentioned her name before, right?
I don't think so. The whole
Yeah.
time we've
No.
said wife
You
and
said,
Yeah.
you said my fiance.
yeah.
My goal was to talk to her and explain that you have to watch the show. If you're not a huge fan of watching random episodes, if you start that show from the beginning and understand the character growth and stuff, there's no way you don't like that show. It's hysterical.
Does she not want to, or is it just like something that just hasn't?
I think she's seen bits and pieces of it. She's not really big into that type of comedy in general, typically.
That's fine.
And but she also hasn't given it like multiple episodes.
That's how I was with Friends. Is actually like everyone's like, you gotta watch Friends, and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
I watched like the first 5 episodes, and I was like, I don't know. And then like the 6th one, I was like, okay. And then
Who's your favorite?
Joey.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that The Office is, and maybe it's not agreed upon, I think The Office is so much funnier than Friends.
I would 100%
Yeah,
agree.
Such a
I
better
agree
show.
with
I
that.
Like, not
still
even
really
close.
like Friends.
Yeah,
I
but-
still really like Friends, but I think The Office is the funniest TV show ever.
It might be.
I think it is.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Did
Maybe
you
I
guys
think
watch,
Friends
like,
is
the British
overrated.
version.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think that was funny.
I still did. And you know what's so funny too, because that came out 1st. It's so funny how similar the first couple episodes are. Like a lot of stuff is like verbatim line for
Really?
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Ricky Gervais, right?
Yeah.
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 Ricky Gervais. I am a big fan of Ricky
Yeah.
Gervais.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
I don't
he's
like
funny.
his stand up really, but I like his like the TV shows and movies that he does. All right, we're getting off track here. So
Keep it rolling.
we got one. I have one more. You have one more.
I don't have any more.
Really?
I had 2. You have 3. This is your last
Okay.
one.
I have 2.
So mine. This can go for both of you. Do you think you would have a better chance at lasting 2 minutes in the ring with Floyd Mayweather or 2 minutes in bed with Margot Robbie?
Jesus
Floyd.
Christ.
Think so?
Yeah, not last one. That's also my like number one.
That's
like,
why.
yeah,
That's
you
why I chose
bastard.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Not
happening. Nope. So like, honestly, I don't think for either. Honestly, but definitely not for her.
I chose Floyd Mayweather though because he was like
Yeah.
didn't have like crazy knockout power.
Right.
Like
But also he would
initially I
just,
said
like-
Mike Tyson, he would just kill you.
Yeah, in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
How
But
tall is Floyd Mayweather?
he's like 5'5". He's tiny.
So I could just stand with my chin up and not get punched
You
in
could
the
do
face.
like one of these and
Yeah.
just keep him away from you.
Do you know how you understand? You're fucking around, right?
Yeah, he would obviously fucking.
he's-
He would still fuck you up,
Yeah,
but like
100%.
Yeah.
he wouldn't knock you out.
No, my liver would be
but
toast.
With Margot,
Yeah.
Robbie, you know Margot Robbie.
I don't.
Have you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
The girl that
Oh,
opens
gotcha.
the door.
Gotcha.
Her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her.
Is she the one who played like the girl Joker? What's that called?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, no, that would not last very long.
You don't think so?
No.
So for you, do you think you'd have a better chance with Mayweather?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
like honestly, like easily, like a better chance. Not having it.
All right, so Tom, you got a couple things for us?
You
One?
went, yeah.
I have 2
You brought her
questions.
up on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
Would you rather be in a coma for 2 years or in jail for 1 year?
Coma. Coma, 1,000%.
Straight up?
Yeah,
No question?
no question.
Not even a thought?
Nope. Do you have to suffer? There's a chance I die in jail.
Why would you die in jail?
What are you talking about? Do you know about jail?
Yeah, but I mean, you're a
Oh, you
personable
would
guy.
love jail. Another Office reference. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Kevin Oscar.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
it.
So anyway, yeah, dude, no, I'm not interested. If I coma, I'm like, it's basically like I'm sleeping for 2 years. I'll fucking pop right back in. Hopefully the world will be a little less shitty then. I could be
Yeah.
worse, but hopefully it's a little less shitty. I'll fucking come out. Don't have to deal with anything.
I think that I would do
Got all
coma
the sympathy
too.
points.
It's interesting you said that because I was recently, I've gotten like down another wormhole with like these Reddit threads where like ask a question like, hey, like if you're a psychologist, what's like the most interesting patient you've ever had? And then it goes through
Yeah.
stories, and it's cool. But there was one person, and one of the questions was, have you ever been in a coma? Like, do you remember anything? And the person said, like, it went by pretty quick, but they just like have quick memories of like their dad reading them a book or like shit like that, or like the smell of their mom's like perfume or something. But then they woke up. So based on that one thing I read, it sounds like it does go by pretty quick.
So
Rather
it'd be like sleeping.
Kinda, yeah.
But
It
you
is,
wake up,
'cause
you
you
wake
don't-
up and it's 2 years later.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing when you fall asleep. If you fall asleep for 2 hours or fall asleep for 10 hours, you don't like know the amount of time that you slept for.
There have been times where I did that and what ended up being asleep for like 8 hours and woke up and just like no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
That happens a lot when I nap. When I
Yeah.
nap and I wake up, I'm like, what time
Oh
is
shit!
it?
Oh shit! I gotta get to work, and it's
Yeah.
only like.
It's like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but that's the best feeling too, though, when you
Yeah.
think you have to wake up for work
But
and
then
it's
I
like,
can't sleep all night.
oh,
Yeah.
I knock out.
Nah.
You knock out
Melatonin.
again? Yeah. All right.
What other questions you got, Tommy?
Oh,
gotta-
by the way, melatonin. Sorry, real quick.
Yes.
I saw a video recently. You get the little melatonin gummies.
I just take the little pills.
Well, anyway, there's ones that say like 5 milligram, 10 milligram, and they're the 10 milligram ones are more expensive. And on the back, if you read the instructions, it says take 2. So they're actually just the 5 milligram ones. They're just charging more money.
Fuckers.
So just
I had the thing of 10.
just check it. Make
Yeah.
sure maybe if they're not the gummies, it's
I'll have to
different.
check.
But just check to make sure they're not screwing you out of money. All right.
Helps me. It gives me the weirdest dreams, but I love having
If
weird
you,
dreams.
I think if you take a bunch of melatonin and stay up, I think it's crazy.
It's a little loopy.
I think a little bit. Go ahead.
I got a little riddle for you guys.
I love
Okay.
riddles. Justice.
What has 13 hearts but no other organs?
Deck of cards.
Yes.
Nice.
Hit the nail on the head.
Dang.
work.
That was quick. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
that quick.
Good shit.
13 hearts. That's random.
No, 52 divided by 4.
Look at you go. Are you a math major?
Well, I know half of the deck is 26 and half
Yeah,
of
that
that's
makes
13.
sense.
Yeah. All right.
That
good
was
shit.
Ask a Friend.
Yeah, that was
Look
good.
at us.
All right, sweet. So
Cool.
now we're on to best top favorite of the week. This one I'm pumped about. This one is just going to be Andrew and I. But
Yes.
if you have some honorable mentions at the end that we missed, feel free to get after it. Maybe just like some personal favorite players
Sure.
over the years. All right. Topic for this week is all-time NBA starting 5 from the last 5 decades.
Yes.
So all-time from the last 5 decades. Not quite all-time, but
So 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020.
current.
And you have to make a starting lineup. So you have to pick players from different positions.
It doesn't have to be. So here's what I was going to say on that.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like listed point guard, listed shooting guard, listed small forward,
Okay.
listed power forward. Just you can't have all point guards or all
Okay.
centers.
Okay.
Like if you want to play a little bit of small ball, like have your power forward and no center,
Right.
or if you want to play a little bit big and do like 2 centers and whatever you can, like but just try to keep it like an
Okay.
NBA lineup would be.
All right.
Just for the people at home, you got to pick one from each decade.
Yeah,
Yes.
one
So
from
one
each
from
decade,
each decade,
and no repeats.
And you have starting five.
yeah,
Yeah.
no repeats.
No
So
repeats.
stealing is on.
Yeah, because the repeats, we talked about it, but like I don't want to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
all
I
right.
agree.
So no repeats. So
Are we doing back and forth? Or are we
Stand
doing
dick.
1, 2, 2, 1? Or
no, I think for this we should go back and
and forth,
forth.
I
Back and
agree.
Yeah.
forth.
So we
Stand
got stand
dick.
dick. I'm gonna let you do it.
Oh. Hello. Governor.
Man, you get screwed out of stand dick
Let's
every.
go.
Stan Dick hates me.
What a draft to get first overall in too.
I was
Because
this
Are we
is like
starting low or
It's
high?
the most obvious. What?
Are we starting early or late?
No, you can go all over. You don't have to go in order for the decades.
Oh, I thought we had to go in
No,
order.
no.
We
You
should go
can-
in order.
Why?
Isn't it easier to keep track that way?
I don't think so. I mean, I wrote mine down in different decades. Don't look
Okay.
at my list.
All right, fuck it. Start us off.
We're going all over. I'm taking 90s Jordan
Yeah.
all day.
That's a
He,
good pick.
he played a little bit in the late 80s, but he wasn't Jordan until the 90s. So
Yeah.
I'm choosing 90s Jordan at my 2 guard. There's an art. I really truly do think you can make an argument for there being a competitor to the. We're not giving away any picks, but
Yeah.
I think you can make a real argument about someone being as good, if not better, all time. But the GOAT of all
The
goats,
GOAT. He's the
Michael
GOAT. He would have
Jordan.
been my pick.
And the 90s were like that was he.
They were
he was probably
unbelievable.
the most famous person in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And him or Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He was
He
the
was
most.
so
he was the
good.
most famous, decent person in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're harping on old times. All right, so I'm going with '90s Jordan, my 2 spot.
All right, I'll do 20. I'll do 2010s. LeBron.
Ooh, I didn't know if you were gonna go, Bron.
I was debating.
so you're
it.
putting him. Where are you putting him at? Like small forward.
Yeah.
That's his probably most
Yeah,
popular
small forward.
position. All right, so 2010s LeBron.
Yep.
So interesting, Jordan and LeBron, first 2 off the board.
There was someone else I had in mind that I almost went
For
with.
all those people though that say that there's other people in the top 2, I think those are the consensus top 2.
I think so too. If you look at their stats, like side to
All
side,
around
they're like
players?
they're just ridiculous.
I mean, really, the stats would probably say that LeBron, all time, not just playoff record or just championship
Yeah.
record, but all time career, the stats would probably say LeBron's better. But Jordan's 6 for 6 in the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you know what I mean.
and LeBron hasn't LeBron played way longer in the
Yeah, but I
NBA?
mean like points, rebounds, assists, like
Gotcha,
across
gotcha.
the board, better
Yeah.
stats.
All right, so we're locked in.
We're
for
locked
those
in.
two.
So I got Jordan first. You got LeBron first. So I went 90s. You went 10s. I am gonna go. Damn, that means who is the next best available? I'm gonna end up having to give them to you, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Who? Go.
You'll see. I'm gonna go 2010s, and I'm gonna go KD.
Ooh.
I think
nice.
KD is like, he had a terrible series against the Celtics recently, but like, I think he's the best scorer of all time.
KD socks on.
Do you? He's
Yeah.
he's 7 feet tall. He is
So
the best
quick.
shooter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like short of some other people that may come up.
Yeah.
He is the best like pure shooter from anywhere on the court ever.
He's 7 feet, but also his release is fucking up here. It's
Is it like
impossible
it's
to
like
block.
at like 11 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were watching the playoffs.
He's
and,
filthy.
And
He's
Court was
filthy.
watching. She's like, "That's Kevin Durant." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." She's like, "He's so skinny." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, but he's fucking nasty."
He is. He's
like,
unbelievable.
doesn't even matter. Yeah.
He's unbelievable. His that, and I think the difference is some of the other like people that are considered greatest shooters of all time, they're predominantly 3-point shooters. He is lethal, like
Yeah.
lethal from anywhere on the
Yeah,
court.
yeah, he doesn't
can
miss.
finish at the rim easily because he's 7 fucking feet tall.
I know.
He's so good. He's so good.
That's a good pick.
So I got him. I'm gonna put him at my 3, and I think Jordan Durant at 2 and 3.
Yeah.
That's a filthy
That's
combination.
nasty.
So-
All right, I'm going with Kobe.
Yeah,
2000s
yeah, that's what I
shooting
thought you were
guard.
gonna do.
So I got Kobe and LeBron.
I mean, that's pretty
That's
solid
sick.
combo too.
I had to go. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I feel like all 4 of those picks.
Shout out
even if I
Kobe.
had the first pick, I might have still went with Kobe, but I think that those are probably the best top 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So your 2000s off the board, your 2010s off the board.
Yep.
My 90 and my 10 is off the board. I'm going to go with a 20, a
Okay.
new guy, and I'm going to put him at the 4 spot. I'm going to choose Giannis.
Right. Oh, Giannis. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good pick.
Dude, he's unstoppable. He is an unstoppable
Yeah.
basketball player.
Dude, when we were texting watching the Celtics game, and I was just like, I was all pissed off, and we'll get into it later with our next episode with the Clear the Air. But people keep talking about Tatum,
Yeah.
like being the MVP. He's great. He's great.
Unbelievable.
He's incredibly
but-
good. But I just don't understand how they could say that he's an MVP contender when it's so clear Giannis is like way better than every other
But
player
you know what's
on that
interesting
floor.
about Giannis? Giannis is extremely like physically dominant. So he's not the most skilled basketball player.
Yeah.
But he is the most unstoppable basketball
Yeah.
player. He is the same height as Kevin Durant, but a lot stronger,
Yeah.
a lot better finisher at the rim.
Yep.
He's
His
just
steps are
literally
steps
like
are massive.
4 steps to go from half court to dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. Good
So
pick.
I mean, all I'm gonna reiterate. I got Jordan, KD, and Giannis.
You do.
At my 2, 3, 4.
You
So
do.
I have a point guard and a center left, and I have the 2000s and the 90s.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go with shit. So I have 80s, 90s, and
No, I have
2020.
8. Sorry, I have 80s and 2000s, and you have the 20, the 80, and the 90s.
Okay. All right. For center, I think I'm gonna go with. Shit. I think I'm gonna go with. Damn. I think I'll go with. Damn it! I keep going back and forth. I'll go with Wilt Chamberlain. In the what? 80s?
didn't play in the 80s.
When did he play?
Did he?
70s.
He was 60s and 70s. He's 60s and 70s.
Who's the guy who shot the hook shots? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's who I meant. That's who I
okay.
meant.
Yeah.
I want him.
Damn
For
it.
the 80s. I want
Damn
him for
it.
the 80s, yes.
As your center?
As my center. Yep.
Damn it.
Is that who you were going to go for?
Yes.
Yeah. That's who I meant to say.
Fuck. I'm going to be playing some small ball here. Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
All right.
There's a couple other centers you could pick though.
There are, but that was the one I wanted. And I didn't think he was going to take him. Damn it. All right. So you got Kareem, LeBron, and
Kobe.
That's a good fucking lineup.
Pretty
too.
good.
And versus Jordan, KD, and Giannis.
I love it.
Woo.
This is fun.
All right. So I got point guard. I'm going to just get my point guard off the board.
Okay.
No, you know what? No.
Okay.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with 2000s
Fucker.
for my big man, for my center. I'm going to go with Tim Duncan.
Love it.
The big fundamental.
Great,
A lot of
great
people,
player.
I would say, honestly, for as good and as regarded as he is, I would say underrated.
Yeah.
He was the best power forward center in the league for like 20 years.
There's been multiple. I agree. There's been multiple things that I've seen where I agree. Like fan wise, he's sort of underrated. But if you listen to players' interviews about Tim Duncan, they're like he's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
he's incredibly
Yeah,
good.
and he's in basketball IQ through the
Yeah.
fucking roof.
Yeah.
Like the big fundamental. That's what he's called because his fundamentals, like he plays basketball the way it's supposed to be
Yeah.
played. Yeah. So I think that's a pretty solid.
That's a great pick.
And I did that because my last pick is going to be from the 80s, and you already chose your 80s
Yeah.
pick.
All right. Good pick.
So you have 90s and 20s left.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with.
Wait, what positions do you have off?
I need point.
You need point guard and power forward.
Yeah, that's who I need. I think I'm gonna go with.
Well, generally, yeah.
I think I'm gonna do the Joker.
Jokic?
For 2020. Jokic,
That's a good
yeah.
pick.
I mean, back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, he is technically a center, but you're playing big ball.
Playing big
Yeah,
ball.
Kareem and
Yeah.
Jokic. That's not, and those are both bigs that are like good at different things.
He doesn't play. I thought he played power forward as well. Kind of bounces
Maybe,
around.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm going with him.
yeah. That's a good pick. He was on my list.
Yeah.
So I had 3 for each. He was one of the 3 I had for the 20s. Since the 20s already done, the other one that I was debating between was Luka,
Yeah.
because Luka's just fucking unbelievable.
Luka.
So okay, so my last pick, the one I was so excited to get, I can't believe I got him in the 5th round. For my point guard from the 80s, I'm gonna choose Magic Johnson.
Great pick.
Great
pick.
A lot of people, like players, have Magic in their top 3 of all time. So I have,
I'm kind of pissed because I have a point guard left to pick, right?
yeah,
And Magic played in the 90s.
a little bit. He was bigger in the 80s, but he
Yeah.
played a little bit
That's
in
who
the
I
90s.
was just about to pick.
Really?
So you fucked me good.
I mean, there's one point guard I had on my board in the 90s that is left, that I hope you take, because he was by far the best. But so my final, real quick, and we'll put them up at the end, but my final was point guard was Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, we already both took our 2000s, right?
Yeah.
The point guard that I was going to do was
AI?
or Steve Nash.
Steve Nash was. I thought
Yeah.
about Steve Nash too.
Okay, so my point guard was Magic Johnson. At shooting guard, I have Michael Jordan. At small forward, I have Kevin Durant. At power forward, I have Giannis. And at center, I have Tim Duncan. That is a
Fantastic.
fucking filthy lineup.
That is a filthy lineup. All right, so for point guard, I'm like completely blanking right
A
now.
90s point guard. There's honestly
Was AI in the 90s or that was 2000s?
I think he was drafted in 95. So he played a couple years in the 90s. You could choose him if you want.
I just love AI so
I know,
much.
but when AI was his best was in the 2000s.
yeah.
So you could take 90s AI if you want.
I feel like I'm missing someone big.
There's 2 really big 90s point guards.
I don't know. You're gonna say I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Well, because you said Magic. I wanted Magic, so that's annoying. I'm going with AI.
Yeah?
Fuck it. I'm going with AI.
Last half of the decade?
Yeah. So who do I got? I got AI.
90s AI.
90s AI. I got AI. I got Kobe.
Yeah.
I got LeBron. I got Joker. And I got, what's his name?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul. Who are the point guards you're talking about?
So the one big one you missed was John Stockton.
Yeah.
He's like the point guard of the 90s.
Was he?
Yeah. Like
I was a baby.
He got like 15 assists a game.
That's
He,
ridiculous.
like averaged 15 assists a game.
Damn.
Yeah. He is
Shit.
like the fucking point guard.
Okay.
And then the other one that I was thinking of was Gary Payton. The glove.
I was thinking of him too.
Yeah. Big time defense.
I think that
all time defense.
honestly I mostly went with AI because I couldn't think of many point guards, but I really do love AI. He's by far my favorite player.
Yeah. If you're talking about best point guards of the 90s, John Stockton.
Stockton, yeah.
Without a doubt. No question. But AI 2000s AI is great
Something
and
else.
late 90s AI was still really good.
Tom, you got any honorables?
This is how much I know about basketball. You guys miss Larry Bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
The starting five from Space Jam. You guys fuck that.
Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Yep.
Classic. Yosemite,
true.
Yosemite Sam wrote the bench. You guys
Damn,
fucked
that's
Bill
that.
actually
Murray.
true. It could have been
Bill
a
Murray.
90s
Bill
was
Murray.
great, Yeah.
So what do you
I
do
mean,
you have
like
any
Shaq, Yao, Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk is another good
Dirk
one.
is like
I was thinking of taking Shaq in the 90s.
So was I.
Yeah.
He was actually better in the 90s. I looked at his
Yeah.
stats.
Did Steve Nash have long
With
hair?
the Magic.
Yeah.
He was on the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Steve
I
Nash was
thinking about
really,
him.
really good as
Yeah.
well. He won 2 MVPs in like height of Shaq, Kobe, young LeBron.
Yeah.
Steve Nash
Yeah, he
won
was-
2 MVPs. He was
Who won
filthy.
the dunk competition?
Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard also, yes. But one guy had the Superman. That's
Dwight
Dwight
Howard.
That's Dwight Howard,
Who's
yeah.
the other guy?
Short
Nate
Curly
Robinson?
Hair, curly hair, just as tall as Dwight.
Oh.
early hair, white guy.
Oh, I think he's mixed.
Oh.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin,
Blake
yeah.
Griffin, yeah.
Huge human being.
Yeah,
He
he's a
is.
beast.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't
the
really
best
know that
player
much
in the
about
Nets right
basketball.
now.
We got the picks right here. Either way,
I
great
think-
lineups.
Well, so let's talk about it real
I
quick.
fucked up on the point guard.
Let's talk about it real quick though, because we can do a little mock like who do we think would win.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a lot of debate that Kobe is in the top 2.
There is. That's why when we said LeBron Jordan, that was what
Yeah.
I was saying when I was like, you see that?
And to be fair, if I was coaching one of these teams, I think I'd rather have Kobe. His mindset is just
Yeah, but he was also like a fucking mega ball hog, and all he could really do that well was score.
Yeah, but he was filthy at it.
isn't that the point of basketball?
There's a lot more to it though. Like LeBron will still get 30 points, but he'll also give you like 12 rebounds and 12 assists.
Like 3 blocks.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable, and he's doing that in year like 18.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
He
in
literally
age.
averaged. He won the scoring title this year at 20 or 38.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he averaged almost 30 points. Or no, maybe Embiid ended up winning it, but he was right there with almost 30 points a game. Almost averaged a triple double again at 30 or 38 years old.
And on a team that sucks.
Yeah, right, with no help,
is impressive.
except for Russell Westbrook, who was just like having like 14 turnovers.
Yeah,
a game.
he was played awful.
He played horrible this year. But so anyway, so how do they match up? Magic versus who? AI.
We should play. You know what we should do?
We should play 2K.
We should play 2K.
Or do a simulated.
Do
We
a
should do
simulated 2K.
just to see
We'll
what
do that.
happens. Yeah.
We'll post the results here.
Yeah, we actually should. We'll do that. That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
All right, so we'll do a simulated, see what happens there, and then, yeah, dude, I think Magic takes down AI all day.
I don't know.
Magic's 6'9".
Is he really?
Yeah, and he played point guard his whole career.
He's 6'9".
Yeah,
Oh damn, that might be what really does it.
yeah.
6'9"?
He also was unbelievable with the ball.
Yeah, I know,
Like-
but dude, what's AI? 6'1"?
I think he's 6'2",
something like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I think Magic has the
I'm
edge
excited to
there,
see this
and then
simulation.
Jordan Kobe is like teacher and understudy.
Yeah.
That's like their games are so similar. That would be great, but I think Jordan would lock that ass up.
Damn. I really wonder how much tickets would sell for to go to that game. Like
Insane. Yeah, you'd have everyone, all the most like famous people in the world would be spending like $100,000 to go to that game.
Yeah.
and then this is an interesting one too. KD and LeBron, because KD's not the best defender, but LeBron, I don't think he could cover KD.
I do.
No way.
I do.
No way.
Dude, he would play him so physically.
Yeah, but KD's he's not like a bitch. You can't push him around. He still get around you and fucking slam it.
Yeah, but then they got fucking
Kobe has gone on
Kareem
record.
to stuff him.
Kobe has gone on record saying KD was the only person he couldn't figure out how to defend.
And actually, Jordan is someone too. They said, "Who do you think is the
Yeah.
best player ever?" Or like, "Who do you think is the best player right now?" And he's like, "Kevin Durant, without a doubt."
Really?
Like he didn't say LeBron, didn't say Kobe. This is when they were all still playing.
Oh,
He was
damn.
like Kevin Durant, without a doubt. Yeah. So Kevin Durant's filthy.
We're gonna put
I
up
know,
the
we're gonna do
points
it.
and everything like
Yeah.
that. That'd
and
be
then
fun.
The big boys, Giannis versus Jokic, and and Kareem versus Duncan. That's like
That'd be
that.
awesome.
Yeah, that's all time.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That's all time.
It'd be
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see the simulation.
Yeah,
I
so
don't,
do
I
I.
don't know. I
All
think
right.
it'd be ridiculous.
All right,
It'd
so
be
we'll
awesome.
do that. We'll do that, and
Okay.
then that's a wrap on best top favorite. We're gonna close out this episode with a little update
Dear
on Dear John.
John.
So give people quick rundown.
really quick. Initially, this started.
faster.
I wanted to make a friend. Eric makes friends all the time with people, and I'm jealous, and I want to be one of the regular guys that everyone knows and knows my name, knows my story, knows my past. So I have a guy at a gas station. His name is Billup. Finally took me forever to get it. Next day, he wore a name tag. Pat, move forward a little bit. We weren't making much progress. We almost bailed on the idea. Then he called me Chief one day after we thought we were going to stop Dear John, and that gave me hope, and that got everybody excited. So this is 2 weeks after the Chief. The last episode, we said that the plan was, because he has a line, he says you can't win if you don't play for the scratch offs. So the plan that Eric came up with, which I thought was great, have me go with my wife to the place. She goes, should I get a scratch off? And I say, you can't win if you don't play. I give him a look. He gives me hopefully a smile.
Yeah.
Fast forward.
Did this happen?
Or back up. It did happen.
Ooh.
Back up.
It did happen. It happened over the weekend. So I went with
She was
Cor-
down for it?
She was down.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
she was down. She's like, you know what? Let's do it.
Love
I was pumped for that.
Love it.
Went there. It was just us two. And I was literally like, I might take my camera out to record this magic moment because it's
Yeah.
about to happen.
Yeah.
She literally did a great job.
Yeah,
She goes to
she
scratch out.
sold
She's
it.
like, which one should I get? And I was like, I don't know. Just get one of them. She's like, I don't know if I should. And I was like, you can't win if you don't play. And I literally looked at him, and he looked over quick at me. He kind of smiled, and then he just looked back at her.
It was like what was the? Give me an example of a kind of smile. What did
He was
do?
like- he was like-
I'm you, and I go, and you're looking at her real quick. You're looking at her.
I'm him.
I know, but you were looking at her when she was saying that,
Yes.
right? So then I'm gonna say, so look at her, and then I'm gonna say, hey, can't win if you don't play.
He went. He like kind of nodded and
Okay.
like smiled.
So it was a very brief thing.
It wasn't very nice. But then what happened was,
Okay.
we were checking out, and I said, "Oh, this is my wife, by the way. I know I'm in here all the time. I see you all the time. This is my wife." He goes, he's a nice guy. He like made a joke like that. He's like,
Oh, you got a good guy here.
I got a
something
good
like
guy.
That.
Something
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm lucky," or something corny like that. I was like, "Why did you fucking say that in response?" But I left there with a smile on my face because he acknowledged that I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
So I think we're making progress, but not much.
I mean, that's not bad. He made
I'm a
made
good
some
guy.
sort of joke, right?
We
You
connected
had
on
you
the
had to
joke.
pull tooth and nail to get it, but you
I
got it.
know. I had to work really hard
Yeah,
for it.
but now I think that is like a significant,
I think so, too.
a significantly different enough thing to happen during your day to remember you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I introduced him to my fucking wife. for
Yeah.
God's sakes. I need to bring my dad over there like next time. Just invite it like
Every
everyone.
week, bring a new family member.
Just invite him to the family cookout.
I
This is
should.
my grandmother. She brought you some food. Oh, that's so
It's
funny.
about a 2-hour drive, so make her feel welcome. Working really hard to make these people.
You got a
meet you.
table in the back or something we can sit at? Yeah. All right. So that's not bad. So okay.
We'll
so
take
what
it.
are we doing? What are we gonna? Do we want to? Maybe I'll give you a week off, and
Can
I'll say.
let me get a week
Yeah.
off.
I'm gonna say, not like
Totally.
no updates.
Yeah.
But like no prompt.
Okay.
Just
and I'll try to free ball it.
try, but 3 times. That's my
3
only
times.
request.
Done.
Try 3 times.
Done.
See if you can get something going with them.
Yep.
And I'm kind of leaving. I'm giving you a little.
Passing the baton.
Yeah. I want to see what you can do with it. So we'll see what happens in
I'm
the
making
next couple
something
weeks.
happen, baby.
Try to do 3 times because I think that's important.
I
Is
do
the
too.
frequency. Tom
I
has
do
said frequency is
Yeah.
important.
Tom agrees.
Normally, what happens is I go there every day because like, go get breakfast at the same spot every day, and then it's like, every time.
Yeah.
That's
Do
just
you
how
say?
it goes.
Do you say the line? I'll have the usual.
So
Because I want that.
I don't have to say it.
So that's even better.
That's a
Yeah.
level up.
Normally, you just
Damn.
because I get like, well, what do you order for breakfast?
Probably like a nice coffee and like a bagel,
Oh, I'm talking like breakfast sandwich.
bacon, egg, and cheese.
All right.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, ketchup kind of thing.
Nope.
What?
Bacon, egg, and cheese with cream cheese. Fire.
I actually believe it, but sometimes
Get those extra calories in
Sometimes
there.
I'll do like a BLT with an egg on it. For
But that
breakfast.
you'd have to distinguish. They don't know you want that day.
No, well, normally like I have to go in and I order it every day, and it's like 2 weeks, and then by the 3rd week, normally it's like BLT with an egg.
Yeah.
Yes,
Done deal.
sir. I'll go get my drink. Hey, man, how's it going? You guys busy? Blah blah blah. Like it's all menial
I think what I
conversation.
need
but-
Yeah.
to do is maybe I don't really want to become a big scratch off guy, but I'm thinking what I need to do is do something where I can get the usual.
That you'd have to do. Honestly, you may have to keep Bill up on the roster, but you may need to start hitting a deli.
I know.
And yeah, honestly, you will come to love it.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
happens a lot too, because like, I go to work, but I'm there early, so like I'm not eating at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll eat at 6:30 in the morning, but we're taking the trucks. We go get fuel. Sometimes they have a deli in the gas station. That works the best because then you can just do everything at once.
Yeah, that's nice.
Get diesel, go inside, get my sandwich, get a bag of chips and a Monster to keep me going for lunch.
Big monster guy.
Yeah, and then it's the same thing every day pretty much, and that's kind of how people get to know you.
I think that's why I'm saying maybe a deli or a breakfast sandwich place.
Yeah.
I think you should work something in like that.
Or
Where
even lunch. You can go lunch too.
well, that's what I mean with the sandwiches, like a deli. Like
Yeah.
for lunch, a couple times a week, go to the same deli place, get you and the wife some sandwiches.
I do love Neil's Donuts in Middletown.
You could do that.
You
Get
could
a
do
donut
that.
and a coffee every morning.
Dude, that place is amazing. It's
Would
just
you-
kind of far of a drive, but
The
fuck
only
it.
thing with a place like that, if it's more of like a commercialized,
Yeah.
like they get 1,000,001 different people in there,
Yeah.
it's a little harder to distinguish. If it's a local deli, even like a Nardelli's or a Subway skip out on, like a local deli,
Yeah, I'll have to do some research.
I bet you there's like 5 within 5 minutes of you.
I
No,
know.
okay, maybe
I've
10
seen-
minutes.
that's
Maybe
for sure.
10 minutes.
I've seen regulars come in and their food's made before they get there.
That's sick.
Because they come
That's
in at
amazing.
They
They
come in
call
at the,
ahead.
No,
just
no.
kidding.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like, okay, that's not
they
nice.
come in at the same time every single day.
Yeah,
They get the same thing. It's been going on for 2-3 years. Like it's on their way to work, whatever.
right.
They get a sandwich and a
So
coffee.
my ultimate goal, my long-term goal with my
Longevity.
place, they have like 70 different sandwich options. All are called like a specific name.
You're not going to get one named after you.
You don't think so?
You might.
Don't fucking challenge me.
You might.
Don't challenge
That's
me.
definitely a challenge now.
I'll literally walk down
100%.
there. I'll walk right up to Sanjay and be like, let me get a sandwich named after me. And be like, you want one?
Bet.
All right.
That's what I would do too.
Yeah. I'll
You gotta
literally
leave
sit
it
out.
up
Just
to
be
you.
like, how do I get a sandwich? How do I get my sandwich on the board?
You got to be a little forward too. Like you can't expect them to want to be your friend. You have to be like, hey man,
Yeah,
and be like, ask him questions.
Right.
Even if you think it's annoying him.
let's go for it.
Eventually you'll
screw
break
it.
through.
Eventually you'll just have the same thing to talk about every day.
What's the name of the sandwich? The Eric? The Bald?
The Stromboli.
The smooch.
The smooch.
Yeah.
That's good. I
The
like
smooch.
that.
And
The
then have
smooch.
like everyone that's made, the girl making it's got to kiss the bun with the lipstick.
Oh
So
my
it's got a
gosh.
smooch on.
Why don't they just like burn it in with like a thing?
That'd be funny, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of it would be, but
What's on the sandwich?
Yeah, we need to figure this out.
I would do. So honestly, if I was gonna do my sandwich, the one that I get when I go in there, I would do honey turkey, sharp white cheddar cheese, lettuce, pickle, chipotle mayo. Done.
Done deal.
Yep.
Andrew, what's your sandwich?
Tuna.
Tuna every time.
Love tuna.
You could eat
no,
tuna
if I'm
every
going
day?
there. No. I mean, if I go there, I'll usually get a chicken breast
Yeah.
with some hot sauce, some lettuce, and cheese. Simple.
They have,
Fire.
but I don't always order that. That's just like if I'm doing a make my own, that's what I do. But they have so many good ones that
Yeah.
I'll just pick different ones off the menu. That's why they don't know my order because I don't get the same thing every time. I get something
Yeah.
different most times.
Maybe you gotta switch that.
But they know
No,
your name.
well, I'm already friendly with everyone. They already all
Yeah,
know
but
me.
they know your name.
Yeah.
They're gonna
You
name
went.
it after
You
you.
went to buy firewood there, and they knew that you were coming here.
I know. I said, yeah, I'm going to Eric's. Mix in a water. We had like 2 beers with them. Mix in a water. All right,
Oh,
that's
shit.
episode
All right.
16.
That's episode 16. Appreciate you joining us.
Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Lizard,
He wants to talk to you.
Lizzie, how we doing?
Lizzie McGuire.
You're giving him how much?
5,
No.
right?
What?
5% off?
No, he's saying something crazy. Before I tell the people, you're really serious. You want to give him that much off?
More than 5% off?
All right.
Sounds like more than 5.
All right, man. I'll pass the word along. All right, Liz. He said, you're not gonna believe this.
I'm waiting.
He said we can do 8% off.
8% off?
Yeah.
Hold on. Tom, you want to talk to him?
I'll talk to him.
What? You think you can get more than that?
Tom can.
No shit.
Liz. Here's Tom. Yeah. Yeah, the
Let me
beautiful
talk
one.
to him.
The beautiful one.
Beautiful one.
With the beard. Tom, try to crank it up a little bit for the people.
Liz, we got to do better, buddy. Come on.
I
Jeez.
like this.
I don't want to
Liz.
get into any squabbles.
Yeah, we
with
got to
the
be
Liz.
careful though.
Liz, it's us. It's bald with glasses.
It is us.
See, maybe if you can do 9% off with their
I'm
order.
gonna start high.
Start high.
Liz, you gotta give us 12. You
No
can't
chance.
do 12. Come on.
He's gonna end up dropping us. You can't ask for 12%.
Lowest you'll go is highest you'll go is 9. Got to meet in the middle, buddy.
Tell him my kid just broke her leg.
Bald's kid just broke her leg.
Tell him you'll send him a shirtless pic later.
I'll send you a shirtless pic later.
What's he say?
10?
10?
We can work on 10.
Hey!
Thanks, Liz.
All right.
All right, BWG
Special
10.
promo code for today only. Go to lizardmill.com. Promo code BWG for 10. BWG
Wow,
10 for
Tom,
10%
great
off.
job.
Tom's selling his body to get these hot sauces moved, but we got to do what we got to do.
Surprised we didn't get it free.
Lizardmill.com, promo code BWG for the best hot sauce you'll ever eat.
In the world.
We're
for
going to
joining.
sign off, and we're going to see y'all for episode 17. Stay tuned, because I think it's going to be a pretty good one.
I'm excited to see what this basketball lineup does in 2K.
I mean,
Want to put money up?
we could put something else up. We could make it more interesting than that.
All right, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Au revoir.
Signing off. See you later. Peace.